Hey there, Tad Hargrave from Marketing for Hippies, just here at downtown Victoria. And today's video is about point of view marketing. It's about what is your baseline. And it's, I was talking with a colleague of mine, Garlic, who's an herbalist, and he realized that from a kind of filtering standpoint, he didn't want to have to convince people that we're disconnected from nature and that matters. That if somebody didn't already get that, they probably were not going to be a good fit as a client. Probably true. And so it's a good question to ask yourself, what's your baseline? What's the bottom line for you in terms of philosophy, ontology, cosmology, core beliefs, values with your clients? What's the things like, man, I'm tired of trying to convince people, let's say you think, no, we do need animal products in our diet, and you've got a bunch of vegan clients who are like, no, I refuse that. You may just get tired of it. It's like, man, it's just, if you're not open to that, if you don't already get X, Y, Z, then we're not going to be a fit. If you say, I don't know, if you need to make the case to somebody that apologizing is a helpful thing, you may just be tired of that as a relationship coach or a parenting coach. Like, you need to understand that spanking your children is not okay. Or if you were a financial coach, you may need to, if you just don't get it that saving money is an important thing, then we're not going to be a fit. And of course, with each of those examples, I could have said the opposite. It's just, what is it for you? What's the baseline? What's the minimum? What's the rock bottom that if you don't already get this, if you don't believe this, if you aren't willing to do this, then just don't work with me. It's not going to help. It's not going to be a good fit. It's going to be frustrating for both of us. You may be a healer and you have a very spiritual approach, and if they're not open to the idea that there is a divine, that there is a soul in the world, that there's anything more than this physical world, it's not going to go well. So it's important to name this. This is part of the filtering. And there are certain things that are just a baseline. You might wish for more. You might think it'd be really great if this was also true. There's a video I did called The 4 Levels of Your Ideal Client. You can just search it on YouTube, Tad Hargrave, 4 Levels of Your Ideal Client, and you'll see how there are levels of this. Because there are certain things that are just the musts. They just have to be there. Some people are playing ping pong in the back here at this restaurant. So, hey, if you want to enter our ping pong tournament, you have to have a ping pong paddle. They will not be provided. That's an example of a must. The musts are usually just logistical in nature. They're just technical details, how much time is going to be involved, how much money, what equipment is needed, there's that. And then there are the things that would be nice. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if we'd get along really well if, but it's not a deal breaker. And then there are the deal breakers. If these things are true, we're definitely not a fit. Of course, those could be the opposites of some of the two above, and sometimes it's better to state as a positive, sometimes better as a negative. So there you go. What are your baselines? What are the bottom line? If not true, do not pass go, do not collect $100. Worth thinking about with your clients. And the best way to think about it is to think about your past clients that have not been a fit. What was missing? What was the baseline that just wasn't there? What are you starting to see as a pattern of, I just need to tell them this is how it is. Okay, that's all for today. If you'd like to support these videos, you're glad that I make them. One of the best ways you can support them is to share them, of course, but also if you hit the like button, apparently it makes them, YouTube shows it to more people, so that's helpful. And of course, subscribing makes a big difference, and then you'll be notified when I create new videos. If you want to be on my email list, I think it's a pretty good newsletter, marketingforhippies.com. You can check that out. And that's all for today. Thank you so much, everyone.